Batyr Boromangnaev, as I say, whose fame precedes him. So, over to you.
Dear colleagues, in my brief remarks, I would like to answer two or more questions that, for some reason, find almost no answers in discussions and leave a certain reticence. Why can't we, the representatives of national liberation movements and ethnic organizations, achieve from the American side mutual clarity and any certainty regarding our movements, the fate of our peoples, and the future of Russia? And to be more precise, the territory that is today and is still called Russia. I would like to apologize for the fact that in relation to Americans, I will resort to generalization. I will not single out among them bearers of different ideological, political views, understanding. They will be only Americans. Generalization, I allow inaccuracies in my reasoning. I'm gonna to play a role of not good, bad boy.
We
Participation.
need one today. We
Yes,
need one today.
oh, yes, only today. Participation in the Free Nations Post-Russia forums shows that Americans are very conservative. They are not ready for rapid change in everything. They are not ready to change the picture of the world. The Americans who participate in conferences, who are advanced in terms of their education and intellectual activity, and in general, the majority of Americans simply don't know about our existence. We, our peoples, with all our hopes, problems, history, don't exist for them. They perceive or know only Russia, Moscow, St. Petersburg. We speak different languages. We have a different system of concepts. We understand international events and the situation on the territory of present-day Russia differently. Americans have their own system of priorities. We have different time scales. We want now, while Americans postpone this now for 5 years or indefinitely. We denote and explain events, phenomena, processes, and interrelations between them in different ways. There is a lack in the formation of the conceptual apparatus, a system of special terms, interpretations, which allow us to uniformly interpret and understand emerging and ongoing events, processes, and interrelationships. The presence of specific and accurate understanding, perception, evaluation, and terminology is mandatory for any activity. We have not developed or simply don't have a common set of views. A similar way of understanding, interpretation of any phenomena, a similar or related system of views, no common concepts regarding the current state and the future. Accordingly, there is no system of ways to solve the existing problems and tasks, and the tunnel perception of the Americans of Russia as Moscow, with a certain surrounding uniform human landscape, no concept, no strategy of action. Americans are beat behind the course of human development. Yes, there are all sorts of analytical reports, doctrines, and concepts of various agencies and departments. CIA, Department of Defense, State Department, expert organizations. But all of them reflect views, even with regard to the current situation, outdated, lagging behind the rapid development and changes in our reality, the dynamics of events and processes. The near future is not even worth mentioning. The American, despite the unconditional development of technologies and natural sciences, are, in my opinion, at the level of generalization of the current reality of the Russian space, somewhere in the 0 years. The lack is especially noticeable in the political disciplines and practical policy of the West, including the United States. The events in Russia's attack on Ukraine demonstrate very well the lack of understanding of Americans and European representatives of the nature of Russian statehood. The absence of underdevelopment of scientific and analytical centers on Russia, on the Russian space, which were killed in the 90s and 0 years, aggravate the situation. Believe me, we who lived in the imperial repressive country see it all very well. There is a completely backward area of the international community's life activity is international law. The challenges posed by all sorts of new dictatorships, autocracies, and aggressive regimes are beyond response, adequate understanding and evaluation.